Hi guys, another progress video for me. It's Zapier day 11, and today I'm gonna talk about the three things that I did, which is writing the article, then some coding, and some news on Integromat. First of all, I'll cover what's happening with the article. So as you can see here, I've kind of wrote a table of contents, which is displaying all the stuff that was written up. And I'm not gonna go into too much detail here because there's a lot of details in this article, so I'm just gonna scroll down and show you that there's some code snippets, some tooling, some examples of the code that I have, and some things that were helpful or not helpful, or anything that was part of the experience of making this app. That was the main part of my work today, so most of the time was spent on writing this. And then in terms of coding, it was centered around providing some validation so that user input gets validated before calling the API, and then creating some errors which display user understandable messages so that the users can have everything in a consistent way and understand what's going on. So for example here, this is just validation of the account ID. Since near offers a regular expression to check whether an account ID is valid or not, I use that, and also the length, which is a minimum of 2 letters and a maximum of 64. That's all in this validate account ID function, and then just validates that, and if it's not valid, show the message to the user. Then here it's a bit more complex since we have an array of objects, so we just check that and add the account ID for which the validation didn't pass. And then for the change function, here you can see it's a bit more complex than that, or not more complex, but just more validation. For example, from the sender account, I just notify that it's the sender account that's not correct. Here for the contract, and then some basic validation for the gas and deposit values. And that would be it in terms of coding. I mean, I did similar stuff throughout all of the other endpoints, so I'm not going to be showing you that when it looks the same. And the news about Integromat, well, some of you might know if you've been watching the Integromat series, is that I created an integration for Integromat for Near. And over there I submitted the app for review so everyone can use it publicly around 2 weeks ago. And after the initial submission, 2 days passed and they asked me for some info about why I was creating the integration and some other questions. I tried to respond to that. Unfortunately, it was in the middle of their transition to a new way of handling those support tickets. So basically I was unable to reply to that same email because they were having they couldn't receive emails on those addresses. So I tried opening another ticket and copy pasting my answers and referencing the app review process. Then I didn't hear from them for like 12 days. So yesterday I opened another ticket mentioning that there was no status update. They didn't tell me anything of what's going on. Is something wrong? Do they need more information? So I opened up a ticket, and then they responded to that ticket saying they never got the answers. So, and also they wanted me to respond to the first initial email where they were asking those questions. So I again tried to reply to that email and got the same notification that it's just not able to send emails to that address. And I then opened up another ticket saying the same thing, but this time screenshotting all of those messages or emails where I was submitting the answer to their email and also getting the notification that they can't read any emails. And after opening that ticket up, I got a response this morning. So they responded with the exact same thing, saying that I should again reply to the initial email, which I tried again and it didn't work. So I'm not sure what to do now. I'm hoping we can resolve that issue. I'm gonna contact them again and see if we can work that out. That's about it. I don't know what else I can do in terms of their support not receiving my emails, but I'll hope it'll resolve in like soon. I don't want to wait too long for that because the Near app might be useful for someone, and I don't want someone missing out on that functionality. Okay, that's all the news I got for today, and I thank you guys very much for watching and hope to see you next time. Bye.